is this guy that we've known all along, the man in reds. Okay. Gamile. When was Yamile's death? It was 10 years ago when the Temsik fragment meteorite fell. And that's where we are. Wow. We're at the park. We traveled back through time and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. Yeah, buddy. Wow, 5:26 p.m. Temsik Park. Wow. It's Lynn! Hold it. Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Just calm down and drop that weapon. So stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Oh, kidding. Shoot, you might get hurt. What happened? Are you okay? You're alright now. Are you hurt? You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. So that's the Temsik meteorite, eh? It's beautiful looking at it from this angle. It changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Temsik from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Gel? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. You might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Okay, let's get started. Let's go. Yes, oh, and that's his body. That's where his body was. Now, how are we gonna save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato is almost ready, ha, she's not gonna budge from that spot. But you know, it makes me wonder, a little girl all alone in the park listening to music and roasting a sweet potato? What kind of childhood did this girl have? Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break. Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, then we'll just have to have the fragment move instead. Okay, well I'm gonna have to wait for her. It's ready. What are you doing? You're going to hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears. How dare you? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. How fucking dare you? Anyway, at least her fate has changed the alibi ever so slightly. Alright. Look at that sweet potato. That big scary sweet potato. That's not the sweet potato missile, that's Mino. Alright, of course. But look at them. Right now they both have the same shape. So what you're saying is you could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile. I'm going to need your help. My help? Alright, let's go. Don't worry, I got this. I got this. Missile, you're inside the sweet potato. Go! Go, Missile, go! I'm inside. Oh look, the lamppost is bending. But it hasn't broken yet. It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It just might hold out a little while longer. If I recall, that tempting fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. But if Mino sits firmly in its way, then fate should change. I think I'm good. I'm pretty sure it's fine. It should be fine. It's fine. Time till death. It's about time for that meteorite to come down. Don't worry, Missile. I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in the fragment's path. Oh, okay, that's giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way, that ugly monster can. Ouch. Anyway, now the fragment's path ought to change. Yep. We'll see what happens. Boom! There, how's that? Look, the fragment's course, it changed a little. Now your Miles' fate should really change. Wait a minute, take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what in its path? No. Damn, it hit him in the fucking leg. He's just confused, like, what the fuck? Detective Chow, the tempting fragment shot through his leg. What? But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet. Yeah. Come on, put it down. Chow, put the gun down now. If you don't, you're going to shoot him. I don't know if his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down! Shit. I knew it, this is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. I won't let that happen. The bullet is stopped in midair. I'm here, inside the bullet. Now let's swap it with something. With what? Detective Zhao, the meteor fragment is what you made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. And to do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something the same shape. Yeah, the potato. Boom! Potato. And of course, he still gets pierced. Oh boy. We stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive. Well, I'm not dead, I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, this fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. Oh, fuck me. Really, Lynn? Oh, Lynn's about to die the 6th fucking time. Wake up, you gotta get out of there. Oh, shit. Damn it, my leg won't work. It's all over, we're out of time. Miss Lynn. Jesus Christ. Why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse and then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help. But what can we do now? Even if we work together. I think there might be something we can do that can be done. What is it? What can Cecil and I do? Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Give me a mile. Cecil, your power is manipulating objects. Use the power to manipulate this. I don't get it. Just trust me, let's go. Alright, let's move there. Okay. Now gather your strength and make a spray as if your life depended on it. I'm gonna fucking spray it. Spray if your death depended on it. Give it all. Spray it. Spray it. Spray it. Got it. Spray it. Spray it. Spray it. Spray it. Spray it. Spray it. Oh. That's your turn, Missile. I think you know the answer to that. Okay, got it. Now swap them. The hunk of concrete will go back to its original position. But even if I swap him, it'll still be right above Michelin. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. God damn, he's almost touching Lynn. Jesus Christ. It's no use, we can't stop that horrible Mino. But what can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped. Oh, it helped alright. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn. Him. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm going to save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Ugh. You gods. Jesus. Now you're awake. Well. Hey mister, is your knee okay? Yo, his knee is about to get superpowers. He's about to get this fucking super kick because the Temsic fragment's in there. Hell yeah, man. It'll be fine, it's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit, but the main thing is that you're not hurt. You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. But... What's that? This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who's been very brave. A detective's badge. Thanks! Okay, you know what? You know what to do, little detective. Are you alive? Yeah, sadly. Hang on, help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself, as if somebody else was controlling me. I see. But you know, I'm glad it happened. Hey, mister. I found this kitten, it was over there. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray. It's kind of limp, is it okay? I don't know, I think it's unconscious. That's fun. It doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if we take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Well, it looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Sissel's. Sissel? Oh. These long, lonely 10 years, you were my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now? Old friend. I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Hold it. Please. Somebody please look at me. Huh? Oh, a kitten. Shoot, you might get hurt. Somebody please reach out a hand to me. I had just only died at the time. I had lost everything, my life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten. With no recollection of who I was, I lived as a cat with you for a while. Oh. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat, and then the man got his body back. Yeah, he got his body from the morgue, I see. Yeah. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, your mile." Ugh. Wow. The man named me Cecil. It was the name of something important he lost along with his life. Oh, his fiance, I see. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects. But then, after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened and I started to get a little twisted. Ugh. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light, or at least that's what I tried to believe. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. The Black Cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Yep. Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead. What? That's because Lynn's first shot Sissel, that's why. The first shot shot him. I wasn't able to control her completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything, or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? Yep. It hit Sissel inside that bag. And then, yeah. Yeah, that's when I lost my life, right there in the presence of Temsic radiation. Yep. And that's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks. Yeah, I think I understand it now, why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. Because I was literally the only body there. Yeah, it was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. Yep. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Yep, inside that bag. Exactly. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said that you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? Well, it's simple, because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead, but even so, there are some things that I can do that you can do that I can't. You mean I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Aww. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that. But if you're 10 years in the past now, that's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. In any case, now that the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Sissel's fate, and I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. So this was the last fate to be averted, huh? Yep, the very first one. This was the very first one, and it was also the very last one. So, it looks like your plan for a revenge ended in failure. Yes, and I'm glad to. I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's time we got back. I knew 10 years later was just born. Right, we should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again. So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, eh? And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either, the most inexcusable crime in my new life. you know, because he says that, like, that all their memories stay together, right? And they don't lose them. That means that when time is flowing again, right? This like 8 or 10-year-old Lynn, I don't fucking know how old she is, right? But this, like, let's say she's 10 years old, right? This 10-year-old Lynn, she's gonna have the memories of her future self, so therefore she's gonna be like a 10-year-old but matured, right? She's like a fucking 22-year-old in like a 10-year-old's body or some shit, right? Or something like that. It'll be like we never met. So that happens, I just want to say one thing. Tonight I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed now, right, Yamail? Thank you, Cecil. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yamail. Cecil, are we ever going to see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't. Don't worry, Missile, I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then. Cecil, I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Well, it looks like you've come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Giles. He's got the Temsic fragment inside him, the cat, Cecil, because it went through. It went through. I think it scraped it. Either it went through Jowd's knee or it scraped his knee, and then it like pierced through Cecil. And now we're going to back to our new present. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. Wait. Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to say thank you. Ray! Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you. Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I had hoped. I really am grateful to you, Cecil. Thank you. But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know. Who exactly are you? Fair enough, I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. Ah yes, here we go, the big reveal, haha! You changed the fates of many people tonight, the first of which was hers. Yep, Lynn? Yep, I saved her like 6 times, so there's that. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. Exactly. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process, 2 little dead bodies were left behind. Jesus Christ, he fucking murdered Camilla and Missile? Jesus. However, the little fella's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw toward his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred. He didn't really understand it himself, not yet anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not? Hey, wait a minute. Yep. That's why. That's right. He died inside the ore of that strange energy. Yep. This happened first time around. This is what originally fucking happened, right? So like when Yamail died, and then of course time flowed, right? The first time around, when this night came around, this specific night where Sissel the cat, when he died, he originally didn't save Lynn. He originally didn't fucking save her, right? He did not. He left Lynn to die. He didn't save her. And Ray was not there to begin with. Originally, first time around, Ray was not there. So this was the first. This is what happened first time around. Yeah, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. And this thing happened again, and in the end he was left behind with the man in red in the deep, deep sea. So Missile was left there with him, and then he went back 4 minutes before the man's death, obviously. Yeah, he went 10 years into the past, 4 minutes before his death. And he let time flew all over again. I see. Yeah. He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. Yeah, and then Missile waited 10 fucking years for that night to come around all over again, and then Missile disguised himself as Ray, as this light, and then he taught Sissel about like all these powers and shit. A story that has taken 10 years to be retold. So that was you, huh? It was Missile the entire time. Yes. That's right. I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog years. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own, so you decided to wait those 10 years out. Oh yeah. Exactly, and then at last, that fateful night rolled around again. Yep. By this time I had grown old and my powers were weak, so I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second, you were able to manipulate that desk lamp. Over the course of the long years, my powers changed, my ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. From watching the Men in Red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do, like travel through the telephone lines, for example. Oh. What? It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody. But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me? Because he met him the first time around. Yep. He met him before on that same night the first time around. We met before. From listening to the conversation of the two intruders in the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at the junkyard on the edge of the town. I followed the ghost world paths to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. That's where Lynn's body was originally, I see. If you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and shriveling deathlamp, it made my first stand, I can tell you. That was me. So I was shot on that night. The first time around as well, yep. You had lost your memory that time too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. And then you disappeared. Away over the telephone line. Ugh. He just went. He's gone. He fucking disappeared. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. That's why I decided that this time I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage? The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit, and namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yamail. I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit. A time limit? That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. That's very true. If that had happened, it would have been over. Then you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Yeah, that's made up. I was just fucking with you, you know. I just wanted to use your time wisely. Oh boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. You've been done in by a fucking dog. Let's call it the wisdom that comes with age. Oh boy, this doggy dog. And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Missile, I believed in you. I always knew you could do it, and so you did. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missile. So you waited and waited these 10 long years, and all for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla, eh? Of course, because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Sissy. So the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody of us knew. Okay. I made my way back to a new present. Nice. Huh, how come it's dark? Ooh. Oh, Lynn. Uh-oh. Don't worry, there's no gun. That's lucky. Were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Yep, you thought you were gonna get shot. Yippee, it worked. It's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made this surprise for her, but it came out so well. I wanted to use it again. Oh my god. It's alright, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? Detective Gerald. Dad, you're home. Hi Camilla, let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to Detective Division today. Hi Camilla, it's nice to meet you. Shouldn't you already know who she is though? Becoming a detective, huh? Something wrong? You have one of those badges too? Oh this, yeah. I have one just like when Dad gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine now. Aha, how long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? How dare you? What's wrong with that? To me this is the symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? When you gave me this badge I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. Haha. That you will. That you will. Don't tell me you're that same little kitten. That's right, the very one. You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Never got any bigger or anything. The Temsic fragment inside of him. I know, right? His name is Sissel. Oh god. Sissel. Seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before. Hey, it's Alma. She's alive. Okay, Mom. He's not dead though. He just has a Temsic fragment inside of him, but he's not dead, right? I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow too. And so we meet again, Sissel. He's not dead though. Yeah, he's not dead. He just has the Temsic fragment inside of him, which stops him, I guess, from... Right? I mean... Or is he actually dead? Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now... This is my new fate. He is dead. He is dead. Oh my lord, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Oh, dude. Oh god, the chicken looks so good. I guess. Oh fuck, I didn't read that. No! Damn it. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Nice. Yo, Inspector. Oh, baby, I'm here, baby. With Missile. Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn. Like I said, it isn't my birthday. Missile. Hey Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort. But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like a baby. Oh. Wow, look at all that spaghetti he has. Holy shit, he's eating it all. How much spaghetti is there? Jesus. Wowie. he's practicing to be in Carbonella, lol. There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? Pretty good, actually. I mean, yeah, Carbonell does it better. It can be a great, just like Inspector Carbonell. What kind of examples is the Inspector providing for his men? Oh, these three. Here's your food, gentlemen. Memory, what are you doing here? I heard you were gonna be picking new members for the special investigation unit today. So you took on a part-time job here again just so you could eavesdrop. Lol. Oh, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals. Odd girl. Odd girl. Damn it. She put the... Did you see that? She put the ladybug on the chicken again. Oh my god. I've never cooked this way before, so exotic, so exciting. So turmeric, coriander, cumin, curried chicken burgers. Is this really necessary, this new curried chicken menu item? Oh, but our very best customer requested. Now good luck with the taste testing. Oh boy, I don't think I could eat another bite. Just who exactly is this very best customer anyway? Oh, it's the curry loving guy. Ah, boy. Can we see what happened to Pigeon Man and everything like that? Lol. I really need all these explosives. Not to worry, Beta, my dear. I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder just... Wait, 20 kilograms? Hold on. I thought it was 20 grams. Oh, this is where you work, huh, Papa? That's right, sweetheart. Darling husband, did you have any ideas of what you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories, the indiscretions of a minister, perhaps. Now, must you talk that way in front of a darling angel? Here is to the stodgy mind of my darling husband. Boom. She just hit him over the head with the fucking wine glass. Wow. Oh, and these guys. Yep, they're still here. This deal is going quite well, I might say. These grapes are quite good, my man. This is about to scrape the bottom of the sea, sir. We forewarned, sir. Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? I believe I nearly died of fright just now. Masakazu Sujimori. Wow. Good job on the music, buddy. Jesus. This guy. This fucking clown. Love, peace, and pigeons. Long live rock and roll. Yeah. Oh, there's a pigeon man. And this guy too. Stop the pilot from charging the mission. Protect the rights of those who live here. Oh. Oh, I completely forgot all about Bailey. Jesus Christ. He's finally getting out. You know, everybody's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that. A new dance has been passed down in our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomachache. Call it dance away the pain. I'm real interested in that one. Think you could show it to me next week? You got it. Bailey's continuing to fucking dance. Jesus. Oh boy. Alrighty. Dun 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 dun. I'm guessing that's all. Oh, right. Him too. He's about to get out though. 10 long years, Yamail, your time's up today. The young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside. 10 years? Jesus! Thank you, Sissel. He painted the cat, didn't he? Yeah, he painted the cat, I'm pretty sure. Executive producer. Yep, I knew it. Hello. Aw, that's cute. Yes, it sure is. Oh, and of course Sissel, don't forget him. It sure is very dark. Yeah. Fantastic. Folded. Yeah, you made it in time when I just completed the game. Licensed by Nintendo. Oh. Yeah, no, that's the end of it. Yeah. That's the end of it. Yeah, you made it just in time as I completed it, huh? Oh. That was really fun though. I like that. That was good. What the fuck? Yeah. That was really good though. Oh. Okay, so yes, you're so good. You made it like at the end. You make it here at the end of the you know. Okay. But anyways, because I finished this game, I can continue playing what's it called? I can continue playing Resident Evil 4 again, and that is I'll continue that next time I'm able to stream. So yeah, yeah, that should be fun. That should be good, very good. Yes. Okay. Fun times. Yeah, of course it did. Of course it did. Alrighty, well, Yeah, I guess I will. Guess I'm just gonna end the stream here since the game is done. And yeah, that was a fun game. I like that. That was awesome. Okay, so I will. I guess I'll see you next time when I stream. So yeah, see ya.